Today is my 60th day on eBay, and here are my numbers. Got a question for you. So this bat, somebody just bought it, $19.99 plus shipping, but they live like 15 minutes from me. Do you think it's wrong if I just put it in a box and drop it on their doorstep? Same day delivery? Yeah, I'm still gonna keep the shipping because that's my time to go out there and drop it off, but it's literally 5 minutes from a really good thrift store that I haven't been to in a while. It's in a really nice area. What would you do? 15 minutes away. You put it in the mailbox, just drop it off, pack it up, ship it, and let it take 2 days to get there. What would you do? What do you think I'm gonna do? Find out. Well, the answer, send it. Well, mainly because of the YouTube statistics, the eBay statistics that determine if you're a top seller plus or not. So this wouldn't have had a tracking number, wouldn't have had a shipping number. I don't know. But anyway, it's not worth an hour of my time, 40 minutes of my time, save $8-9. Ready to make money flipping? And I'm about to show you how much money I've made flipping the past 60 days. Today is my 60th day on eBay, and here are my numbers. Alright, here you go. Just showed you my numbers. There they are. Over $4,800 in sales. Obviously that includes shipping, so probably over $3,500, then fees. So I made about $3,000 probably. If you go through it and check out, like, here, I'm just going to go through some of the numbers. According to the numbers, I've sold 2.7 items a day. I've listed 7.5 items a day. I average about $80 in sales over the 2 months. So right now, I've listed a total of 452 items in 60 days, and I have a 36% sell-through rate, which, I mean, if you just take the number of items that you've listed, divide that by the number of items you sold, and to get a simple number, that's a 36% sell-through rate. And a lot of that stuff was just put up, so it's probably a little higher than that on a monthly basis. But anyway, if those of you who've been following my journey, then you know. But if you're new to the channel, I started with zero money. I didn't have any money, and that's like everybody's excuse. I don't have money to do this. I don't have time to do this. I started with zero money, and I'm doing it part-time, and I'm making extra money for my family. I needed to do it because I started this as a new dad who lost his job a month after my baby was born. So I started doing DoorDash and Grubhub, and that was just taking so much time away from my wife and my family, and I hated it. I liked the freedom of it, but I just hated working, trying to make $70, $80, $100 a day, working my ass off when I was used to making so much more. But you gotta do what you gotta do when you have a baby. So I started watching videos on YouTube and found a bunch of cool people. Walter Blake Knobloch was, I think, the first one that I really started watching, and then I found Lonnie from Garage Flips, Justin, RVA Flip, Part-Time Picker, a lot of Josh. You guys know, and if you don't know, I always put in the description below the person that I'm binge watching, because I am a binger. I binge watch everywhere. That's what I do. I get into something and I binge it. I don't like jump around to a million different places. But anyway, so that's my first 60 days of sales, over $4,800. I started with zero money. You could do it too. My wife said I couldn't take any of our money because we didn't have it, and I needed to make extra money. So after watching the YouTube videos and procrastinating, I said, screw it. I signed up to become an Amazon FBA seller. Still haven't listed one thing on Amazon, but that I also got into the eBay game, and it took me 3 days to sell my first item. And that third day I sold 2 things. The next day I sold 2 things, and that first cha-ching sound, It feels so good. And now even when I hear that cha-ching sound, I'm 100% sure that like endorphins are firing off in my head because I instantly feel good. I smile. It's such a great feeling. It doesn't matter if it's a $5 sale or a $500 sale. When you hear the cha-ching, it feels good. But if you're like thinking I can't do it, then there's really no excuses. There isn't. There's people like me who are doing this part-time, who are making so much more money than I am. And there's a lot of people who are making a lot less money, but it's just a matter of the time that you put in, the effort you put in. And if you don't have money, start with the stuff laying around your house. And that's exactly what I did. I just started with things laying around my house, went to the basement, went to the attic, grabbed a bunch of stuff, threw it up on eBay. A lot of it was, junky type stuff, but whatever. If I made $5 off of it, cool. If I made $50 off of it, even better. But what I did was I took all of that money and I reinvested it in the things that I learned that were good. And I learned that from watching the YouTubers, etc. So I was like, okay, these things sell. Let me get these. These sell fast. That was my thing. I needed to get things that sell fast because I needed a quick turnaround to build up my bank. When you're starting with zero money, you don't want to get long tail items. And now it's easy to run to the Goodwill outlets and buy a bunch of clothes, but clothes are like long tail items and they don't sell that often. Obviously, I went and did that. I've, sold a couple clothing items in the 60 days, but not a lot. Most of the stuff that I was looking at was the things that I heard flip fast, or things that I just underpriced them $5, $10 lower than everybody else, just because I wanted to get them out the door, get that money so I can buy bigger things, better things. And it seemed to work out really, really well. A couple cool resources that not a lot of YouTubers talk about. The Public Surplus website or the app is absolutely incredible. That's where I found a snare drum. I paid $36 plus fees, which is like $42. Sold it for over $300 in 2 weeks. One of the other cool things I got from a Public Surplus website was two big boxes full of caps and gowns that were never used. Actually, some of the caps were used because I guess like when the kids throw them up in the air, people pick them up and store them. So some of the caps were used. None of the gowns were. It's like those ones that were never picked up by the students. But I bought those. I won those for $2 plus fees. It was like $4 for like 50 to 60 caps and gowns. And I've sold a couple of those, $14.99 free shipping. So I've already made 10 times my money back, and I still have tons. This is one of 2 bins that has that stuff in it. And that's stuff that I know will take a while to sell, but every graduation season somebody's going to buy some. It's because I have them cheaper than everybody else, because I got them cheaper than everybody else. But anyway, if you're starting out with zero money, the thing to do is to find stuff around your house, sell that, and then buy things that sell fast. If you want to know what sells fast, watch videos from people like Lonnie from Garage Flips, Cincinnati Picker, Part-Time Picker, there's Golden Finger Picker, there's a million of them. Thrift School, there's a lot of people who are giving out free content to help you, or just to document their own journeys and to help themselves, but they're providing a lot of value. So appreciate you hanging out and watching. I've got a lot of cool stuff in the works, and this channel is only going to get better. And if you want to see anything, please let me know. If you are not liking something, I'm okay with that. You want to leave negative stuff in the comments, cool, as long as it serves some sort of a purpose. I hate seeing your dumb bald head. Put a hat on. I don't care. Okay, if putting a hat on makes people watch more, I would do that. Anyway, my name is Justin. No, not Justin from RVA Flips. I'm Justin from Make Money Flipping. I'm a new dad, and this is a sneak peek of what's coming. Oh, you can't see that yet. Oh, can't see that yet. That's my 7-day schedule for when I really go full-time. Right now I'm going to be making about 5 videos a week, and I hope you guys follow along. Thanks so much for hanging out. Stop hanging here and go make money flipping.